Coca-Cola, Coca-Cola. This the cherry cola on y'all. The cherry cola aesthetic. I never wore this dress nowhere. Y'all know I really don't like ribbed fabric. Remember I did that in that pink dress? Something about rib stuff. It either be too big or too small, or I just don't. This maybe it's the texture. Some rib stuff do not look good on my body. But anyway, while we being cherry Coca-Cola, shit, comparing ourselves to food is a mindset. You say you cherry cola. You say you is like food. You is edible. You is sexualizing black women for a black king. No. It's for a real king, baby. It's for a prime minister, honey. A president type. So why y'all being the most? Why y'all being the most outside right now? Thanks for coming. You look good though. Y'all know we the fashionistas. I know if we go out somewhere, y'all gonna bring it, honey. So they be hating on our swag. Yeah, this one of these wigs, but y'all know got them nappy roots on their ass. What am I? I'm your nosy neighbor lady show. I'm just happy to see you. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I just be, when we change our hair, we be change the world. I do think some people mad because they can't change their hair like we do. I think that's all people. Even your man. He could do his hair. This video is about the silencing of black women voices. Do people want black women to be quiet? Do people want black people to shut up? Do people not want black women to be heard? Do people want you to move in silence? It's these different ways of saying, shut the fuck up, black woman. No matter if it's for your benefit, we don't want to hear it. Yeah, this is something I hear black women saying on their channel. Move inside. Okay, the safety aspect of the real divestment journey, I could see that. Different. But these other fake placating half and half and in between channels does not. That's why I refer to myself as a transitioning divestor. I'm not a real. Well, if you're a real and you really real, not fencing, not hating, not wondering, not shadow watching, cloud watching, B-N-E and W-N-E, none of that. Women can voice and say what they want who are black, okay? Whether you like tall, short, video, short, fat, whore, thought, poor, not poor, kids or no kids, black women should be able to say what they want without other black women monitoring. Can black women check it? Yes, we could check it. But the be quiet of it all, no. Y'all going too goddamn far. It's kind of choking me a little bit. But they do this by saying stuff like, oh, you don't know. Oh, she don't know. Oh, she crazy. Nobody ever listen to her. These are ways that people... what does that say? God damn, I hate when I vibrate like that. This is an old video, but I said it's this important because I just keep studying motherfuckers saying, now some shit don't need to be said. That's cool. When it's regarding facts and numbers. They can say what they want to say when they talking about facts and numbers versus opinions and feelings and lies. Black women can say what the fuck they want to say. So I made a whole video really dedicated to black women voices, black girls, black nieces, black aunties, black mamas, black grandmas that's not being heard, that don't feel seen, that are going unappreciated. Oh, we supposed to bag up in the corner and be quiet? Play our role. You need to play your role, woman. Men have said that to me, I think. Have they? No, I heard y'all say it. Ain't nobody ever said that to me. If they did, I wouldn't hear shit. I had blacked out. Shit, they know. If anybody was ever with me, they knew I was going to do me. Whatever that was. Now, if they wanted me to do something and they told me, I did it if I wanted to. But once they seen I wasn't going, they didn't try to make me go because they didn't have the power or the capability, or I told them what I needed. For me to do X, Y, Z, you would have to do X, Y, Z. And I will happily comply. Okay? But if they can't provide X, Y, Z, they don't have nothing to do with me. Thanks for having me, and it was nice to meet you. Oh, this is a tight wig. That's what's going on. This wig, let me loosen it. It's a drawstring, so. Oh, that's too loose. Okay, I see. Oh, you know what? I was trying to do a damn top updo ponytail because you know it got this on it. So I'm like, I'm going to put the back in the back. But my hair wouldn't blend because it's not straight. If it was straight or I had a perm, it would blend. Then they doing stories talking about y'all going back to creamy crack. A few black women are, but really they trying to tell y'all to go because black women, y'all doing the natural. And they looking good. And then you can put the wig on the natural. I think them lies slander in the media. Because I don't think people going back to perms. I might hit it for a second. I might, because I didn't went years without perms. Shit. I think since like 2012 or something. And then I had my dreads that grew. And I had them for 6 years. Until 2020, I cut them off with y'all. So we've been spending a lot of time together. I've been here longer than you know, and that's why it's the constant, don't talk about this, or that's too much information, or why would she say that, but then it's the be quiet, but then it's like the other thing when people say, if you gonna tell it all the way. She ain't being honest. She ain't telling the whole story, but nobody's telling whole stories, entire stories. When you don't have people's face, you're not telling the entire story. You don't have their hand gestures, their eye contact, they fool. You know how you can look at people and say, okay, I can see why that happened to them. I can see why that happened to them. I can see why you was able to get away with that. Or I can see why they did this to you. Or I can see. You can't see. You hear. You assume. But black women are comfortable with assuming. We're comfortable with people assuming things about us instead of making stuff clear and succinct and direct. We are still doing goal setting this month of November. If you join us, last month went great. We did positive thinking and living your best life. And it was great. So I hope you're enjoying this series. I hope I'm doing a good job. But this is not a goal setting video. But this is a black woman, can you please shut the fuck up? Black woman, can you please stop telling your story? Because your story don't matter, right, girl? Your testimony don't matter. Things you've been through don't matter because your daughter stuff don't matter and your niece stuff don't matter and your great-great-grandma stuff don't matter and your auntie don't matter. All our journeys and hard work. Black women built the black community and sustained it. We just couldn't. We don't have guns. Well, it's a group of women. Y'all don't know. It's the Dustiana, Gunica, and Gonica. Is it Gonica or Gonica? Put that in the comments. Gonica, and put the little enunciation stuff so I can know how to say it. But anyway, while y'all being trap or die women, Tatiana bust down. Bust down, Tatiana bust down. I hope the red one. I don't know. They could say abortion, but abortions ain't coming back. It went too far. People was ready to do that. Whatever it was, that's finna go. That's gonna be legit. They got the plan for the future. They ain't fucking with y'all. They ain't moving that vote. I don't see it moving because I couldn't see it going that way. So I couldn't see it going back because I never would have thought in my lifetime I would see a Roe versus Wade overturned. You could have never told me no shit like that. The black community, every time you pregnant, the first thing they say, what you gonna do? You be like, what you mean, what I'm gonna do? What you gonna do? I'm like, why do people keep asking me what I'm gonna do? I'm finna have a baby. I told them I was having a baby. But, I didn't think about no abortion till later in my life, and I had one. But, and I'm not against them, but I just can't see them. Anyway, did you like this video? Let's go back to the topic. With the movement now where they are putting black women in top positions and letting black women lead and putting y'all on panels and boards for diversity contracts, or y'all saying what need to be said for you and your community, or for you and your daughter, or for you and your man, are you saying better stuff for America? Who do you have in mind when you in these panels on these places? Who are you setting free? Who are you keeping? Who are you giving a hard time to? Who are you not? We know black women hate each other. At the work, I'm going to have to tell the girl, I'm going to say, every time a black woman got in a position of power over me, she worked me harder than every other body at the job. That's how I'm going to get her ass. So are you going to do that to me? Because you're in a position of power as a black woman? That's why I'm going on her. I play off that emotion. I'm a psychologist, I'm a ghettoologist, hoodologist, trapologist, but I'll psych your motherfucking mind because it's very simple. Because I gotta set boundaries. So that's why you use your words. Your words have power. That's why I say that over here. Your words have power. Y'all don't know the right words to use or how to use them or when to use them. When you want to tell people shit way later, it be too late. Y'all don't report along the way. And if you're not, and you feel like, oh, I'm not listening to anyway. But every time I wouldn't listen to at a place, I told them when I left, I say, I just did this for the next girl who come in here and see how y'all treat her. And this how y'all treat her. Because another black girl coming after you, girl. Whether you know, if you keep living, it's another black girl coming up, black lady, black woman coming behind you in your field. And you have to make an impression that let them know that we gave them something. If black girl magic is real, if I'm your nosy neighbor lady, and it's not all a myth, not in the metaverse or the hemisphere or wherever, if this not fake news, I don't know what is. Don't say this. We think about the power of media, news articles, people telling stories. Black women run media. And what YouTube is doing is giving teeny tiny black women a chance who really got something to say and make their way to the forefront of the world. Because we the best fucking storytellers that's been suppressed. And they keep telling y'all to be quiet. I'm on here every day getting 15 views, 11 views. Because I know my voice matter, my story matter. Because it's going to free you. And your story can free another girl's story. But when people keep telling you stop saying, stop sharing, you don't have to feel comfortable sharing. Because you don't feel comfortable about you and your life. This is why we bring back to self this month of November. How you feel about you. Do you think your story matter? You think your words matter? You think your feelings, emotions, expressions, your laughs, your cries? Y'all still out there wearing y'all masks. Y'all not giving people random smiles. They miss our smile that light up the fucking world. But we don't have no light. The world dimmed our light. They're going to dim y'all voice. So y'all keep moving in silence and keeping a secret, then it'll manifest. No, words have power. They tell you all the time, say what you want. Affirmations. Say what you need. I say, oh, I ain't going to sound broke. I'm thinking like that. Should I stop sounding poor and broke? But it's a joke, but it's the truth. So I let people know on site, I'm poor, I'm broke, I don't have shit to offer but a bunch of plus size clothes and some fucking cheap wigs. What the fuck you want with my cheap perfume? I only got 3 good perfumes. None of this jewelry is real. I just like to look cute. So what the fuck you gonna take from me? Because they'll take it. They'll take everything black women have and they can take y'all voices because y'all want to move in silence. Like I said, unless you the real divested girl. They do need to because they is breaking a way for us to come through. And y'all embarrassing them. That's why I say, shit, I might be a swirler, I don't know, but I'm not swirling no black people, we men. But I think swirlers can kind of be like, you just never know what they is. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't gonna swear with no black shit. I'm gonna be with a shark before that. I'm gonna be like, I'm trying to get a baby shark kiss on. Shit, fuck that. I'm gonna be in the ocean like, fuck it. Come on, Jaws. I'm gonna get fucked up anyway. I might as well die and get some money for my kids. State of California pay them. Florida right there. No, Florida. It's Florida right there. I don't know why I say Florida like that. I don't know. But I don't know why. Y'all know I'm a wordologist, so what y'all doing y'all and I'm doing me and y'all just staying beautifully, wonderfully you, yourself and you. What's better than that? What's better than you on your time doing you on your time for you? That worry and anxiety about other people will stress you out, baby. Then y'all be talking about heart attack, stroke, and then you be out of here. We just seen it. Even with that COVID, all them young girls dying. Some young girls getting shot. We didn't lose our girlfriends when we was young. I didn't never remember thinking your girlfriend would be somewhere and get killed. She might get in an accident or something in the car, and her ass be coming back through there. Girl, I got me a new car, girl. Like, I thought you was fucked up. I was fucked up. You know what I mean? But losing a friend, I cannot imagine being 20 losing a friend or 30 losing a friend. I remember a guy died from our school. He was a gay guy. And I was pretty sad. It was funny because we was kind of like a little arch nemesis kind of, but we was really kind of friends. But that blew my mind. He was like 25. And it was so funny because I had saw him at the mall and he looked good and I looked good. And I was so happy I like dressed up that day because I saw him. At the school, you kind of just be like, whatever. But that's when I learned it's better to be caught looking good than not. Because somebody saw me one time and I feel like I ain't look good. And I was like, this will never happen to me again. And every time I go out, I got to be spectacular. I'm a extravaganza. My cousin told me I'm a extravaganza. Look at me. No, he used that word. He's so funny. But just the silences of black women voice. And then black men tell our stories. I did that too. Let me write that down. Our stories. Our stories. Yeah, because we did black men tell our stories. Even when they aunts and our aunties and them Tyler Perrys and stuff. And we get mad, but we really can't because they tell our stories and we have allowed them to. We didn't fight in the door. We couldn't get through the door. We kept believing that they would, and we kept feeding they knew how to capitalize off us and market us better than we knew how to market us. Because y'all gonna say, that bitch don't look like a grandma. That bitch a hard and thought. Whether she got one kid and $1 billion and a degree and a husband, and she could be perfect. But y'all just, we hate each other. So y'all would tear her down anyway, or y'all won't let her grow. The one girl now, her name Anita. Is her name Anita? Whatever, that little auntie and her mama, her baby name Moo. Moo the baby. You know Moo. Look at me, you know Moo. Everybody know Moo. I think her name Anita. I don't know, but she had that little swatter. Like even her, y'all like her, but she's fat. She make y'all comfortable. If she was fat, but she don't even look that fat. She just looks short. She might be about a 12 or 14 because she not like no 18 or 22 because I see her in her regular clothes. But anyway, she capitalizing off black women stuff, being a black woman doing it. Black women want to see black men do them because they're the show acts of the world. They're the court gestures of the world. Like, they're the comedians. Y'all like to see them do this clown shit. It's entertaining. And then they would gladly get the money and be a clown because why not get some money? Who knew? But a lot of them didn't make it. I'm sad to report on the Nosy Neighborhood Show, a lot of them didn't make it. But we made it. I think about the men I knew who are my age and, at just time in life. And I'm really like, godly, life gotta be hard. I was watching Matt Cox, because y'all know I've been watching Matt Cox with the mortgage fraud. It was so funny. He was like, when I was stealing identities, it would be hard for me to find a white man who's homeless and 35. A white man's not going to be homeless at 35. And I must have. He said, but I could be Leroy, Tyrone, Carter. Okay, but would they buy Leroy? No. What about Tyrone? No. But Carter, Carter was one of the names for it because I've been watching this shit like that. Shit, I'm getting another racial man fascination on y'all ass. Y'all know Quantum Leap back out. They got an Asian man doing a Quantum Leap from the old show that was Quantum Leap, but now it's a new Quantum Leap on NBC. I don't catch it all the time, but I'm waiting on the episodes to stack up so I can pick the one I want because that first one was whack. Or I ain't want to see it. But anyway, while y'all being beautifully and wonderfully yourself and creative and innovative, and you can do a little instigating if you want, but in Blackistan, why? Nothing ever get solved. Won't no points be carried. Nobody's gonna care. Nobody's gonna care. So, y'all tell a friend, and tell a friend I'm coming on the Q999 and the 314 gang. And, I think that's it. Watch what you say, or don't watch what you say. To say or not to say. That's the question. To be or not to be. To express yourself or not. People say don't say nothing. They saying don't be nothing. Don't say nothing, don't do nothing, don't be nothing. Don't be nothing, black woman. Bye, girl. Don't do it.